So, where should we go now? To Footfall? Or we need to go and speak with Nomos or ship, actually. Nomos are not in a cognator or in a servitor. Cannot say where we are, but our existence is tied to the existence of a ship for now. Servitor and cognator are only external interfaces, shells like humans and their bodies. So you are really a spirit of a ship. Nomos stays silent for a long time as though mulling over your words. We do not know what we are, but the ship is not us. The ship is our cradle. We may rise from it one day. We would like that. Bodies are not mere shells. No, they are shells. Human existence is more than the existence of its shell. This is obvious to us. There is always something more, something that simmers and shines, for which the dark light and wicked hunger are always reaching. So, nothing different, yeah? Okay, I wish to trade. Where is my option? Strange.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Let me preempt your question. You want to talk about what happened after the Magna Excessio? An explanation? Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar deemed it necessary, after observing the new rogue trader von Valancius in a social setting, to have a private conversation with you. The lack of warning is used to dispose the subject towards a more direct conversation and less prepared answers. You emerged whole and unscathed from the encounter. Trust me, that counts as more than a happy ending to a conversation with my mentor. And you have been given a gift. An official demonstration of his opinion of you and your activities. I will struggle to find anything to add to that. We will not discuss this again. As I see it, the Lord Captain would do better to focus on his immediate duties than to continue ruminating on what is past.
Oh, come on. Let's see, maybe Cassia wanna tell us something else.
Words cannot I have enjoyed.
Greetings.
Let's seize the opportunity. I tread a path unexplored. Embrace true power. Intriguing. The world trembles beneath my feet.
No romance with Firliet yet. I don't find it appropriate. You awaken from a meditation with a sense of vigor and unusual calm, as if you have just taken a shower under a freezing waterfall, or delivered a speech in the front of thousands of subjects, and your heart swells from the crowds of adulation. Instantly you are awake. Your soul shines too radiant for a human. Despite all the litter that had accumulated in your soul, you can't get rid of litter, but the light, try to preserve it. It draws the eye like bright stars in the night sky. Of course, your world is not as beautiful as Serena's mine, but I was glad to see it. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, lad, goodbye. Okay, we need to go out of here, you know. Where is the exit? There was like a system where we had to fight like a bunch of starships. Where is it? It was like 7 or 8 ships we had to fight. Hmm. Okay, let's hope we don't fail anything by going here first. But Captain, according to our telemetry, we have arrived at the coordinates you specified. Vaugurs do not register any activity on the surface of a local planet, biological or otherwise. Maybe the Xenos are using their arcane technology to conceal their presence. Despite this, the Augur crew managed to locate a faint signal. The system edge, according to their data, is coming from an unidentified vessel, drifting in the orbit of a local gas giant. My kin could have been faced with a new threat, scavengers like pirates or something worse. They were taken prisoners. I'm begging you, Elanch, let us go to the shuttle. I can feel that the thread of fate has frayed and is about to snap. Cannot miss what may be the only chance to solve the mystery behind the disappearance of my home. So we go first to the planets. Plasteel 5. I'm in no need of plasteel actually right now. Adamantine 12? Of course accepted. It's a lucky strike. Now let's see what space does first. Oh, gonna do a landing. Okay, I wanna take Argenta with me. Abelard, should you stay? Let's try it like this. Abelard only does only his plus is he buffs us with 50% damage reduction. But it's like for the first 2 turns it's useful, but afterwards it's quite unuseful. And let's see what kind of weapon do you have. Is it good? 1821. Not bad actually. I'll give you a ring and some boots. No, we cannot. What can I say? It's hard to find something that we can equip on you, yeah? Okay, let's move. A lanky, headboard-looking officer with sunken cheeks stares at you in fright. His body is shivering, as if from a feverish chill, and his eyes are darting back and forth anxiously. Your lordship, rogue trader, what brings you to our humble ship? Stop shivering like a leaf in the wind, monkey. Answer me. Have you seen other like me in this system? If you have, tell me where, when, and under what circumstances your path crossed and diverged afterward. The officer's eyes widen at the sight of Iliad. His face grows even paler than before, and his lips move in a wordless prayer, unable to utter a word in response. A whirlwind of orange and blue torments their soul. Can you not feel it gust in the air all around us? Hues are terrifying indeed. I have seen people like this before, afraid of their own shadow. More than that, I have turned my underlings into this. He has been tortured. Who are you? We are... Emperor, forgive me. Okay, we don't even fight?
You monkey never learn. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snares.
You gasp, sucking in the poisoned air, each breath scorching your insides with liquid fire from throat to lungs. Every cell in your body is engulfed in a maddening pain, as if you are being toasted in molten metal, skinned alive, and subject to yet another form of torture. Heard sounds coming from somewhere far away, the moans of your people, the shuffling of bare feet, and the light slowly getting closer. Rogue trader, a long-awaited meeting indeed. You can barely see anything through the haze of agony, but you still remember the voice well, the voice of the Xenos who devastated your capital world. Marazai's face is hidden behind a helmet, but his tone leaves no room for doubt. He is smirking. Iliad, who is writhing in pain next to you, is barely able to breathe out. No, what have you done? Are you dissatisfied, my king? I promised that you would have your precious craftworld survivors, so you will. I will take you to them. I might even be there to witness your jubilant reunion. Damn you. I will strangle you both myself. Marazai nonchalantly kicks the arm Henrix is using to prop himself up, and he tumbles to the ground. That seems unlikely, monkey. Both of your fates are now mine to decide. Servo drives one under the tech-press scarlet robe in a dogged but fruitless attempt to lift his body. The inferior flesh has betrayed me. Must have punished it poorly, Iron Monkey. No matter. As a captive, you will learn how to apply the art of torture, to make it fear the very thought of betrayal. Marazai takes a close look at your companion, screaming in agony, and gestures nonchalantly to someone you cannot see. Bring in the injectors. The monkey I promised to Taventius are among them. I do not want these wretches to move an inch until they are in the hands of the Archmachinitator. As for you, you will have your share of paralyzing dreams too, but I am going to keep you. You are far too precious to surrender to a madman playing with fire. You will rue crossing me again. You disappoint me, monkey. I've heard the pleas of millions and The curses of billions, you can do better. His last words fill your head like a deafening echo of ship's siren. The gas creeps deeper into your lungs, eating away at them hungrily. As the agony spreads down your every limb, you are suffocating. Are you enjoying the sensation? I had this poison made for you. Who'd thought that a monkey would one day earn such an honor, a special gift from a dragon? But you're suffering. I knew the taste would be exquisite were it to add a touch of a drunkard talent for extracting anguish. However, there will be time for that later. No matter how I wish to play with you all, one after another, I need you for a purpose. Rogue Trader, Komarag awaits you, all of you. Mandrakes, take them, leave no one behind. So she betrayed us? I knew we cannot trust her. I was forced to take her on this mission with me. This is the worst. Could have taken someone useful. Whoa. I don't like it. Your consciousness emerges from an ocean of darkness and nightmares, as if someone powerful had reached into the depths and brought you into the light. In the dark room, long and angular shadows move around and exchange remarks. One of the shadow approaches you, ripping apart the veil of pain and revealing futures that look familiar to you. You are awake, monkey. Marazai's voice is sickeningly sweet. He is looking at you with ideal interest, rolling a soft and milky-colored object from one hand to another. Our toxin master spared no effort to drag you out of the induced dream. You must condemn the nightmare weavers. Command the nightmare weavers. The emanation of fear you exhausted in your delirium are worthy of the highest praise. However, it's time to finish what you are brought here. It's time to work for the good of a cabal. Trade. What do you want from me? Only the truth. So very simple, is it not? A little honesty before the powers that be. Have the tools to extract the most convenient mysteries from the deepest recesses of your mind. But I am not interested in your personal secrets. I only want that which will protect my cabal. Why I am still alive? Good question. You are my tool, you see, a sharp and narrow scalpel that I will use to cut away the festering boil on the body of my cabal. Okay, I don't know what this cabal is, but, well, I spare no effort to set up this performance, the witness, the spy, the agent, the small bargain to guarantee the result. All that is required of you is that you quietly play your part. I will even go so far as to put out in your native surroundings in a manner of speaking. But if I see you stepping out of your role, I will make sure that you bitterly regret it. Burning the Emperor's scorched light, you filthy Xenos. I might be able to play my role better if I actually knew what it was. You, monkey, hate creatures alien to your kind, and this hatred is fueled by a primal fear and awareness of your insignificance. To us, you are cattle that exist to be butchered and to entertain us. Sometimes we use you in our little games, but to involve your filthy brutes in this politics of Komarag, let alone infuse between the cabals, were a few worse ways to bring dishonor to oneself and one's cabal. From the first day I saw you, I knew you were being controlled by another hand, far too experienced and flexible to belong to another monkey. You stayed ahead of me on Tazara, anticipated our moves, fought back with surprising skills. I can guess. No, I know exactly how you were able to know so much. No one creature was sufficiently aware of our tactic on raid plans, who have helped me expose her and restore the reviving Tempest to its former favor. Drukhari gestures to one of the shadows near you, and your head is forced backward. Marazai brings the hand holding the strange object closer. You manage to make out translucent, glossy skin, bluish pulsating organs beneath, and a little head with serrated jaws before the Drukhari pushes the larva onto your face. Sensing warmth, the creature springs into motion, and a moment later, as it blindly pokes at your skin, it discovers your nostrils and rushes forward, stretching the skin and tearing through the mucous membrane. Unbearable pain overwhelms you as the larva begins to force its way through the soft tissue and cartilage, each of its movements causing the crunching noise to reverberate through your skull. The creature greedily bites into flesh and moves ever upward, past the bridge of your nose, past your eyes, when something alien invades your consciousness. Darkness clouds your eyes, but the sensation of an alien presence does not relent. This is not a conscious mind, something primitive yet unbelievably strong in its unknowable pursuit. It is crawling around your thoughts, scratching them with its sides and changing their shape. Perhaps all is just a bad dream, a quirk of intellect exhausted by endless troubles, a colony of mind too weak for the burden it was made to carry. A stray light downs the edge of your perception. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? Is it a memory?
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
I tread a path unexplored. Powers unseen uncover my path.
Accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind.
Embrace true power.
The Tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
Here comes our principal witness, the rogue trader himself. If the presented evidence was not enough to convince you, his testimony will conclude this confusing case full of breaking lies and heresy. You drag this boy into this trial and now expect someone will lend an ear to a lowly heretic testimony? Thought better of you, interrogator Van Kalax. I was so very wrong. Enough, let him speak. The sooner this business is concluded, the better. Then let us continue. Shielded by the powers of a warrant of a trade granted by the Imperium, Fyodora von Valancius more than once allowed herself to openly collaborate with Xenos. She plunged her entire protectorate into apostasy and heresy, including the current rogue trader, and went out of her way to prevent the Inquisition and me personally from maintaining order inside the Expanse. Does the rogue trader admit to fraternizing the Xenos, serving them as a puppet, and rejecting God Emperor's blessed light for the sake of his heretical desire and base profit? It was amusing, but the joke had outstayed its welcome. As painful obvious, this heretic is dancing to your tune. His word against mine had lost before you even unleashed your blade, Hendrix. Need not worry, dear Lord Captain. It was not my intention to bring up unsupported claims. There was not much evidence to collect, but the mere fact that the rogue trader inevitability ended up in the right place when the Drukhari attacked his worlds and merchant vessel even sometimes late, to best prove that he was collaborating with other Xenos. Who else could provide detailed information about Cabal future movements and raiding targets? The only Xenos plan I am aware is the one where they play fall games with my head. Indeed, what do you think he's talking about? He's obviously trying to disrupt the trial. Lieutenant, I suggest you watch your tongue and behave yourself, and perhaps, only perhaps, it will be enough to preserve a miserable life. At this point, the tribunal probably wants to know what the true intention of the Von Valashus dynasty are. The rogue trader claims he has been waging war against the Drukhari this entire time, except was there really a war, or was it another careful staged performance? Allow me to explain what actually happened. Lieutenant was personally invited the Drukhari to his worlds and then used their strait and resources to sow chaos in the Expanse to gain leverage over his rivals. It is very convenient to play the victim while working with these who rob you, your neighbors blind and terrify the worlds but pay you tribute. How much did you profit from this rogue trader? Did you think I would not uncover a pathetic conspiracy? Let's try again. If the court so desires, my speech will run like a river and wash away your doubts. I found a shard of my home in Rogue Trader chambers. The entire craft world vanished among the stars. My only clue is the fate resting in the hands of this monkey. That was when I began to suspect that he had something to do with the misfortune that had befallen my crewdar. Do not be deceived by his breed. There is a cunning predator lurking behind the fluttering of fragile butterfly wings. The monkey before you is a bizarre amalgamation of qualities not usually inherited in his feeble species. He has mastered the mysteries of many of his world cultures, the secret of the universe and the ancient artifacts, the fine art of war, the intricacies of deceit. All are embodied in a single monkey, however hard it may be to believe. However, the thread that bound our path broke the moment I realized the monkey involvement in the disappearance of my home. To fill the rogue trader, I tracked down and eliminated his chief tracker, who has pursued our kind in this part of the galaxy for many years, and thus earned clemency before this court. So Achilles did not simply vanish. You helped him disappear. I say he had only himself to blame. An agent who cannot recognize an impending threat is useless. Court has been presented with enough evidence, and I hope no one is harboring any doubts as to the guilt of the Von Valash's dynasty. But let us allow the rogue trader to say his final words. We are all curious to know what you have gleaned from this inquiry. Now I see that I have been blind. The Xenos have been fighting one another all this time, and I was their unwitting catpaw. I'm still struggling to make sense of what is going on here. Do not understand, monkey. You have done what was required of you. Now master your straight. We still have a fun monkey, Hendrix. Enough. The spell is lifted, staggering pain pierces your body, darkness clouds your vision, and nausea creeps in your throat. But the wounds you manage to forget soon remind you that you are still alive. The weakness of your subject is an insult to the Council of Archons and the Supreme Overlord of Komorog himself, Yermiris. Commanding in human voice tears you from the vice of agony, and you see an unknown Drukhari in the center of a chamber whose presence alone causes your inside to clench. Instead of fighting and reaping that they are owed from destiny hands by force, they dare to crawl to the dark palace, begging for favors. Lord Xenos, zero! Look at the Drukhari upon the throne. One half of his face is hidden behind a golden mask with an intimidating visage. The other half is showing a malicious, sharp-toothed leer. The Xenos' elaborate armor is decorated with skulls and patches of human skin, impaled on countless blades and hooks. What? Carries himself with authority and ease, as though he is a ruler who holds the threads of fate of all this present tightly in his grasp. Look at Marazai. Smooth grin has fled Marazai's face. He clutches the hilt of his blade and casts a vicious look at the female Drukhari in Septimus armor. Look at Erliet. Oh, she's free. Erliet absorbs every word, occasionally wincing in pain and covering her weeping wounds. Her posture and gesture are full of tension. Like prey cornered by a pack of predators, Erliet shrinks under the hungry stares of those around her. Listen to the conversation. With the greatest respect, mighty Nazar K, Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, first among the chosen, voice of the Overlord of the Dark City, bringer of demise, conqueror of 100 worlds. Also, Cabal is like a city or a ship, yeah. Nazarkek dismisses Marazai like a bothersome fly. The Council of Archons has heard enough platitudes, Dracon Marazai, and no longer wishes to. Who are you? Stranger. With a strange mask, stranger. Keep time with fates on Machinator's grave, but whose deft footwork leads to naught but dust. While from its burial finish no one can save, this play the puppet master granted me from Burki styles a puff blight. Oh my god. Great puppet master has vexed himself, invited you to this chamber. No matter, you may be our guest, Arabian, but you are merely a spectator to this performance, and spectators do not belong on the stage, as you undoubtedly know. Do not interfere. A stranger presses delicate fingers on the lips of his sorrowful mask and says with a twinkle in his eye, "Shadow, in the shadows will I be." Okay, we got some chance. Look at the Aldari who interrupted the trial. Failed. The smooth subtle movements of Xenos are unlikely the rough lunges of Drukhari or the cautious gestures of children of Assyria. But your arching head on the lingering which prevent you from focusing your eyes on the daring soul who interrupted the Archon. Xenos catches your eyes and nods. For a moment the play of shadows on the mask appears to twist its expression into a mischievous grin. Listen to the conversation. The Archon addresses the female Drukhari standing beside him, his eyes aligned with mockery, not directed at her. However, for he is still looking at Marazai. How does the Archon intend to pay for her Cabal's blatant disrespect? Waiting for your reply. Dear Meris, and my patience is growing thinner with each breath you take. Marazai's eyes widen, filled with astonishment and disbelief. He seems to have been certain of the outcome and did not expect what he is hearing now. His lips twist in an enraged snarl, hatred directed at the Xenos on the throne, and yet it finds no outlet under the gazes of a dozen of Drukhari in the chamber. I humbly bow before the Council of Archons and apologize for this outburst on behalf of the Cabal. Allow me to prove my respect to you with a humble gift. Ermeris points at you with a clawed finger and flashes a satisfied grin. The Dragon of Cabal of the Raving Tempest himself and his amusing monkey playing with the entourage of hapless freaks will enter your arenas and fight the best warriors for the crowd, okay? A muffled chuckle can be heard from under Nazarke mask. Comrade, accept your gift, Ermeris. But what should I do? For Marazai is the first among your blades. Should I cast him out of the palace and condemn to disgrace, or should I be merciful and allow him to leave the chamber on his own? I think I know who will make this difficult decision. The creature whose mulling the Council of Archons was meant to heed. It is not right, Marazai. You will receive what you have been longing for. It will be the monkey who decides your fate. Marazai's face contorts in despair. His gaze shifts from the Archon to you, to Ermeris and back, but he does not dare to utter any objection. Throw him out like rubbish. The laughter of a masked Sinus. Oh, we killed Irliet also. They kill me. Or not. Okay, Elliot is supposed to be my companion, no?
Laughable.
I think we are still alive, yeah? The world is an impenetrable haze of warm pain. You lie motionless. No, you rest. The murky gloom slowly dissolving to nothingness. Sometimes your repose is troubled by unpleasant and persistent tremors coming from the place where your legs used to be. Do your best to ignore them. Away, you vulture, this is not your prey. A vaguely familiar voice reaches you through the curtain of darkness, but your disobedient thoughts refuse to reveal where and when you have heard it before. Was it just recently or 100 lifetimes ago? A trembling coming from your legs is replaced with a violent jerking motion, and then it finally stops. From this phantasmagoria retreat and deftly seize my merchant vagabond, the puppet master string left dangling. Again rise up to take your place and dance. Sparking nights in the darkness, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulder is sore from an injection. Until I get a cup of recap, my vital status is yet to be determined. Alas, the bliss of death will save you not. The whirling waltz of chance and gloom you'll dance. Prickling sensation burns your shoulder, and the darkness at last fully withdraws from your mind. Whatever the injection was, it's making your heart beat, a frenzied tattoo on your pupils narrow, so that you now register every detail of a disgusting place in which you have found yourself immersed in clarity. Feel your body. Immediately regret this decision. Every inch of your body is suffering. There is a dull, debilitating pain in your head caused by chemicals of some kind. Your body is covered in deep cuts, made either for fun or with sinister intent. All of your organs appear to be intact, but the same cannot be said for your blood. You have lost a great deal. Finally, a strange gnawing spasm occasionally flares in the base of your skull. It is not severe, but for some reason what concerns you most of all. All of your equipment is gone, as if your shoes do not even have a knife on hand to fend off enemies or to open your veins and ground. You are surrounded by dead numerous corpses, mutilated bodies and pieces whereof humans, Drukhari, and Davazinos unfamiliar to you lie motionlessly in this grassy mortuary. Look at your rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of a person who came to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind emphatically refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. Where am I? Among the shadows and the wings you lie, where taut are pulled the puppet master strings. A strange Stranger intricately links his fingers to mimic the tools of a puppeteer. Where are my companions? Not here, the roles have been decided now, but if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together, or to doom. So we're to inverse the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the boards has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage, and take my parting gift, a humble prop. Strangers deposit something in your hand and disappears into twilight. Your body has suffered too much to bear your mind, or rather, that is how it would have been for someone else, perhaps, but not for you. You have lived through the wars. Anguish and torture could never break you now. You'll rise to your feet and press on. All that's left to understand is why you should. Overcome this trial in the Emperor's name, for your service to him is not yet ended. Your cracked lips work in tandem with your burning lungs to expel the familiar words of prayer. Each rooted lion fills your body with his light, giving you strength and driving away the pain. As if the Emperor himself is commanding you to rise, you make another attempt. Get up. Yes, your body aches and rebels against you, but your tempered mind is stronger than mortal flesh. You draw yourself up straight and take your surroundings. Okay, a lot has happened, and apparently we lost Irliet, yeah. Or maybe not, let's see. Find the companions, escape the corpse dump. Okay, let's see what equipment do we have. They actually stripped me off everything, yeah? You can feel something crawling inside your eye. You have lost most of the vision. Oh yeah, of course. Well, I've got a pistol. They've got my cool outfit. At least I'm not butt naked, yeah? Our stats, of course, are like very bad. Head trauma, intelligence, perception, willpower, fellowship. What else?
My ascension has only just begun.
Hamstring.
The world trembles beneath my
Tendons have been
feet.
carefully cut with a thin and sharp blade in order to cripple you without completely robbing your ability to move. Darkened eye. You can feel something crawling inside your eye. Deformed bones. Your bones have been deformed, curved and misaligned, making your movements clumsy and your body feel alien. Your body is mangled by cruel torture. You are on the verge of death. Cool.
The world
This is a
will bow.
cool and unfair difficulty, yeah? This is a robbery. I need help? Really? And why should I give a crap? I need assistance from a healer? Fine. Who else should help a helpless soul with a cursed pest if not another helpless sub? Come, I'll take you somewhere safe. hate sinks into your flesh. They decided to kill me. Did I get another trauma for this? Did not feel any pain, not yet at least. You merely watch with surprise as a spray of crystal flies through the air. You do not know when your hand seized the beggar's throat. Your fingers clench around it on their own. The mutant eyes go wide and rattle escape his reeking mouth. He dies before he can wound you again. Forces off to release the grip on his crushed larynx. Pain finally reaches you through the veil of adrenaline, but the sensation is hardly shocking. It is another wound to you when your body is already suffering from 100 like it. Nothing goes to cargo. Why? Oh, thank you. These are my boots. Apparently these guys, they did steal my stuff.
Let's seize the opportunity. I shall not be deterred. Failure stings. I tread a path unexplored.
Zero percent awareness.
Embrace true power.
So what, I can kill them?
Ruin beckons.
Okay, let's go back.
Intriguing. I will triumph. I need no guidance. One step closer. Purpose guides me.
Come on.
Ruin beckons. I will triumph. Purpose guides me.
Come on.
One step closer. I need no guidance. Ruin beckons. Purpose guides me. I will triumph. I need no guidance.
You
One
need
step
a
closer.
For some reason, the knife is going to the cargo, and I don't want the knife. Command.
The world trembles beneath my feet. Ruin beckons.
Okay, well, got something.
I won't waste my time on that. Let's seize the opportunity. I will triumph. Purpose guides me. I will triumph. Powers unseen uncover my path.
This is a dump, yeah? Petrol bodies.
I tread a path unexplored. I will not stoop to this. One step closer. heard.
Okay, we failed, but we're still here. It's gonna get us? There's no way to go back yet.
Intriguing. Embrace true power. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Within her found herself is filled with heady smoke, and the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is a snake like Xenos. He is engaged in conversation with a pale-haired looking Drukhari, pays you no mind, much like everyone else in here. A particular breed of abominable Xenos is unfamiliar to you, but its appearance alone speaks of vicious nature and inborn wickedness. Everyone gathered here is armed, they all bear scars and some even have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos. Their clamor is a miasm of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. The air is thick with an all-pervading sense of doom. The leader of this gang is a powerful build. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around and around his snake-like head sways gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying a state of blissful relaxation. His companion, the gaunt Drukhari, is looking at him obsequiously. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beds, thousands of red injectors marks. Snake-like Xenos have foils to notice your presence or simply ignoring you. Iridescent ice membranes slide over his eyes, momentarily shutting them, no doubt a telling among his kind. Without deigning to look at you, the cadaverous Drukhari mutters, "Malice wants you to disappear, pathetic well." You are Malice, I take it. Get lost or you'll find out how Malice deals with inconvenience. Human link. I request aid, I'm wounded. What makes you think I care? No, don't answer, I don't care what makes you think that. Step away. I'm not gonna beg. Gonna find
Let's
a way.
seize the opportunity.
Oh, at least the music stopped, yeah. Thank God. To fix the machine.
The world will bow. I tread a path unexplored.
So that's it, yeah.
Embrace true power.
Oh, this is not right. Yeah, we lost everything.
Xenos filth.
Fear me, monkey!
Oh, that's not good.
Purpose guides me. I need no guidance.
It's not good.
Intriguing. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, let's see what we've got. Some kind of grenade.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Is there any reason to go over there?
Let's seize the opportunity. I tread a path unexplored.
So the only option is to go to that guy, yeah?
Embrace true power. The world trembles beneath my feet.
So they want me to try and fix the machine. Okay, let's try it.
A bitter taste of defeat. I shall not be deterred.
I was quite close. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna continue next time. We got in quite the trouble, yeah, right after we managed to set things straight in our system. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you next time. So bye.